There's a video that I want us to show you. Actually, a couple of video clips that I want to show you. What is happening in Tanzania, what's happening in Nigeria, what's happening in our country. As we speak, Bafetu, Nigerians are busy deporting illegal foreigners. But when we do it in South Africa, we are told we're xenophobic. And let me tell you, some of these people who are talking rubbish about our country, and those who claim to be South Africans, during the apartheid time, a chain was used to deal with this type of people. South Africans, let's stand, let's fight, let's defend this country. We cannot allow illegal foreigners. We cannot allow the courts and the judges to abuse the Constitution. Judge Adams, it has been alleged that he has been paid to make that stupid judgment that it goes against the Constitution of this country. We as the citizen of this country, we are allowed to arrest any criminal or anybody that we suspect. And we don't even have to call the judge. The people of Tanzania, I just want to let you know that we are with you. We support what you're doing. You must continue to fight for your country. South Africans are supporting you, Tanzanians. You are not alone. What you are facing there in Tanzania, we are facing the same thing right here in our own country. So Tanzania, Kenya, Ghana, we salute you. We support you, what you are doing. We are not going to allow criminals to destroy our country. Foreigners arrested in Nigeria. Illegal foreigners arrested in Nigeria. Criminals arrested in Nigeria.
Saying that these people are security threat to Nigeria.
They are security threat to Nigeria. They are.
How?
Because they don't have any valid documents, and if you look at them, there is no any sign of livelihood. No valid document and no sign of livelihood. So we felt they are security threat to the country.
Okay, what's the next line of action?
Breaking news, Nigeria deports 828 illegal immigrants. Now, this information is coming from the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubimi Tunji-Ojo. According to him, he revealed the fact that the Nigerian government has deported 828 illegal immigrants.
The place we are trading is actually allocated by the city of Johannesburg. So what are they saying? They will not allow us to trade.
Where are you from, sir, and how long have you been trading?
Here, we are from here. All of us are from here. We are traders. We are informal traders. We are from here.
Yes, but I mean, which country are you from?
That's what I'm saying. We are from here. We are all Africans. You understand? We are from here.
Are you a South African citizen?
We are here. We are from here. We are from South Africa.
Considering what we've been seeing, which are dastardly criminal conduct by Operation Dudula of blocking people from facilities, including healthcare facilities, education, demanding identity documents of people in public. All of that has been declared unlawful and have been interdicted from doing so.
Look, what we feel right now is that we are not going to change our stance. In fact, we are going to proceed and do what we need to be done on the streets. The interdict basically, contradicts yesterday's another court judgment, which was here at the High Court. In regards to the whole thing, it's a circus because, you get these NGOs.
And we're calling for the law enforcement to investigate this Judge Adams. He must be investigated. He must actually go to that Madanga Commission. We are tired of people who are selling out our country. We are tired of judges who are selling out our country. We are tired of this Human Rights Commission. The government of Tanzania and the government of Uganda is busy butchering the people of Tanzania. And we need to stand with the people of Tanzania who are fighting for the country to fix the country. These are the people of Tanzania. Enough is enough. South Africa, what are we waiting for? Look, Tanzania is busy right now fighting for the country. The government of Tanzania and the government of Uganda is busy butchering the people of Tanzania, and we need to stand with the people of Tanzania who are fighting for the country to fix the country. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on how much this video. Could watch it from South America, could watch it from North America, could watch it from Asia, you could watch it from Australia, could watch it from Europe, you could watch it from Africa, the mother continent, you could watch it from the Caribbean, you could watch it from anywhere around the world. Could be the first time you bump it to my voice, could be the first time you bump it to my face, could be the first time you bump it to my YouTube channel. My name is Hlulani, the Tsonga Prince from South Africa, from Zanzibar for sure. You're probably asking yourself, what am I doing here? I'm here to talk about what's happening around my country. I'm here to talk about what's happening around Africa. I'm here to talk about what's happening around the world. But most of all, I am here to come and defend my country from those who think they can come to our country illegally. I will be the first defense force. From those who think they can come and corrupt our country, I will be the first defense force. From those who think they can come and work in our country illegally, I will be the first defense force. From those who think they can come and sell my white powder in our country, I will be the first defense force. More than 77% of you guys, you're watching my content, but you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. I don't know what you're waiting for, so kindly hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit notification bell so every time when I upload my video, you are the first one to get my videos. Don't forget to subscribe. It is free. Kimahala, you pay nothing. So let's continue to hit the subscribe button so that I can continue to make as many videos as possible. Also, don't forget to hit that join button. Become a member. Contribute to the channel. Less than $2 or less than 30 rand, you can become a member. So Bafetu, I need your help. I need your help. I need your support. So let's continue to hit that join button and support the channel. And yeah, so Bafetu, I know your support. It means a lot to me. So let's continue to hit that join button and support the channel. Yeah, you can choose any package as you wish, as you please. There's 3 packages there, Bafetu. So choose any package that you want to choose and support the channel so that I can continue to make as many videos as possible. I also want to say thank you to my returning subscriber. I also want to say thank you to my new subscriber. I also want to say thank you to you who just subscribing right now, because I know you are hitting the subscribe button. I also want to say thank you to my existing members and to my new members, those who have just joined to be members of this channel. Yeah, guys, we've got over almost 23,000, actually over 23,000 of you that who have subscribed to the channel. Just less than 1% of you guys, you have joined and contributing to the channel. Let's get at least to 5%. If we can get 5% of you hit the join button, support the channel so that I can continue to make as many videos as possible. But there's a video that I want us to show you. Actually, a couple of video clips that I want to show you. What is happening in Tanzania, what's happening in Nigeria, what's happening in our country. As we speak, Bafetu, Nigerians are busy deporting illegal foreigners. But when we do it in South Africa, we are told we're xenophobic. Even some of our South African people believe in the rubbish like that, when themselves in their countries are busy deporting illegal foreigners, when in their countries don't tolerate nonsense, when they don't want illegal foreigners, when they don't want criminals in their own country, but when we do it as South Africans, we are called xenophobic. And you still get this half South African, half Nigerian, half South African, half Zimbabwean, half South African, half Malawian, nonsense people who comes to these social medias to talk rubbish about our country, to talk nonsense about our country. And this rubbish, we should not accept it, Bafetu. And let me tell you, some of these people who are talking rubbish about our country, and those who claim to be South Africans, during the apartheid time, a chain was used to deal with this type of people. South Africans, let's stand, let's fight, let's defend this country. We cannot allow illegal foreigners. We cannot allow the courts and the judges to abuse the Constitution. There's no one who's higher than the Constitution or bigger than the Constitution, because it seems like some of the judges, they think that they are bigger than the Constitution. There's this judge, Parky judge, what is that judge that made that ruling of Operation Dudula, Judge Adams. It has been alleged that he has been paid to make that stupid judgment, that it goes against the Constitution of this country. We as the citizen of this country, we are allowed to arrest any criminal or anybody that we suspect, and we don't even have to call the judge to make an arrest. We don't even need to call these funny people who thinks that we must call them. We are not going to call judges when we make arrest. What Operation Dudula is doing It is saving this country from these criminals who are destroying our country. You still get the so-called South African, but I know they're not South African. Get those half people who thinks that we're going to allow nonsense in our country. But let me not talk too much. Let me play you a video of Nigerians deporting illegal foreigners in the country. But when we do it in our country, we are called names. But I want to make sure from now on, I want to expose all of these African countries who are doing nonsense in other people's countries. But when they come to our country, they tell you Africa for Africans. This is South Africa for South Africans. We are not going to tolerate nonsense. We're going to talk also about what's happening there in Tanzania. And I want to say this to the people of Tanzania. The people of Tanzania, I just want to let you know that we are with you. We support what you're doing. You must continue to fight for your country. South Africans are supporting you, Tanzanians. You are not alone. What you are facing there in Tanzania, we are facing the same thing right here in our own country. So Tanzania, Kenya, Ghana, we salute you. We support you, what you are doing. We are not going to allow criminals to destroy our country. But let me play you this clip that I want to play here, Buffett. Look at this clip. Look at what's happening there in Nigeria. This is Nigeria, Buffett. Foreigners arrested in Nigeria. Illegal foreigners arrested in Nigeria. Criminals arrested in Nigeria.
Saying that these people are security threat to Nigeria.
They are security threat to Nigeria. They are.
How?
Because they don't have any valid documents, and if you look at them, there is no any sign of livelihood. No valid document and no sign of livelihood. So we felt they are security threat to the country.
Okay, what's the next line of action?
We have contacted the relevant our head office, that's our headquarters. I think by next week, as soon as we finish, they will be eased out to their country of origin. We got an information from some people in the town, that's around Alugube Meta area, Shobri area, of the presence of some nationals. And these nationals were confirmed to be, they cannot interact with any other language than the French language. So after receiving that information, that was on the 7th of November, I decided to send my people there for surveillance, which they did for some days, just to confirm the genuinity of that information. And luckily for us, on Wednesday, by 00 hours, we strike to that locations, the two locations that was assumed to be occupied by these people. And we were able to apprehend 33 of them. We brought them here to this command, and we started profiling them. So on investigation, or after profiling them, we discovered that out of these 33 of them, 32 are Chadian nationals, while only one of them is a Togolese. So we tried to find out why these people are here, and more so from the same country. What they told us, that they were invited by the Togolese to do networking business. They have to register. After registration, and I think they have to pay some amount of money for that registration, and every week their account will be funded. We tried to see the type of products these Togolese, whom he claimed he recruited them for a business, and to be frank, he cannot show us anything. So that's why we decided to show the whole country and to tell the public that please don't be taken away by these people. They will lure you in the name of they will collect your money, they will turn it for business, for that they will be giving you profit. And that's why we decided to call the press and address them, so that people, the public should be aware that they should not interact with these people.
Breaking news, Nigeria deports 828 illegal immigrants. Now, this information is coming from the Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubimi Tunji Ojo. According to him, he reviewed the fact that the Nigerian government has deported 828 illegal immigrants. According to the Nigerian constitution, if you want to reside in Nigeria as a foreigner, you must have permits for residency, without which you'll be deported back to your country. According to the NIS, they stated the fact that in Nigeria, we have about 300,000 illegal immigrants. These are people from Chad, Niger, Benin Republic, and Cameroon. This is exactly what happened in 1980. Shehu Shagari administration deported people, a lot of people, especially Ghana. That is where Ghana must go, what was coined from. At the end of the day, it is what it is. So my country, Nigeria, has started deportation. Nigeria, my country, has started deportation. Exactly what US is doing. Nigeria is now imitating US. They have started deporting people from their country. It is what it is.
As you can see, Bafet, Nigeria is busy deporting people. When South Africans deport people, we're taken to court. But these NGOs, these rubbish NGOs who are busy destroying our country. But there's a clip that I'm going to show towards the end of this video. Please watch this video from the beginning until to the end, because there's a clip that I want to show what's happening in Tanzania. There's some clips that I can't show you what's happening in Tanzania because there are guidelines at YouTube that I can't post certain videos. But I want you, Bafet, to go to TikTok, go to other social media, go Google and see what's happening in Tanzania. And we want to tell this to the people of Tanzania, we are with you. But let's get back to this Nigeria. Nigerians are busy deporting. But Nigerians, when they're here in our country, they've got big mouths. They'll be telling, they'll even be claiming to be South Africans. The next clip that I'm going to play, I want to play you about what happened at the Human Rights Commission. And some of these Nigerians who are here in our country screaming their lungs out, claiming to be South African in our own country, can't even answer questions when they're asked where they're coming from. Because we know that they're Nigerians, but they come to our country, claim to be South African. South Africa, let's stand together. Let's stand together. Let's remove these illegal foreigners. Let's remove these criminals who are here in our country, destroying our country. We cannot sit and allow criminals to destroy our country. We cannot allow these courts to destroy our country. We cannot allow these judges who are paid, because also the judge that I'm about to expose there, who judge, what is that judge again? That his name again? Adams, that colored judge. Judge Adams. It has been alleged that he's been paid. He's been paid to make that stupid judgment that he made. And we want to say this to him, that if anything goes wrong in this country, should we fight with the illegal foreigners who are in our country, then that judge is responsible. He must be held responsible for that judgment that goes against the constitution of this country. The people of this country, we have the rights. By the Constitution, we have the rights to make a citizen arrest. We must continue to arrest these criminals who are destroying our country. We don't have to go report to the courts. And we want to make it clear to this Judge Adams, this is South Africa. This is not your mother's country. This is our country. We are not going to allow you to take our bribes, to take a church, to come and make stupid judgment that can cost this country. Because anything happen between illegal foreigners and South Africans, you are responsible. We need him to know that he is responsible. If anything goes down from now on, he must know he is responsible for that stupid judgment that he made. We cannot allow our country to get destroyed. Other countries are busy deporting criminals, and Bona, they are busy defending criminals. But let me play you this clip. Let me play you these Nigerians who are here in our country, and I'm going to play you also followed by a clip from the High Court. But fair too, it's time to fight for our country. We are not going to be pushed around by fake judges, and we are calling for the law enforcement to investigate this Judge Adams. He must be investigated. He must actually go to that Madanga Commission. We are tired of people who are selling out our country. We are tired of judges who are selling out our country. We are tired of this Human Rights Commission. We are tired of these NGOs who are selling our country. We are going to fight and defend our country. We cannot. Our children are being murdered every day and they say nothing. Our children are being raped every day and they say nothing. Our cars are being hijacked every day and they do nothing. And they tell us to sit and watch criminals destroy our country, destroy our future, destroy the future of our children. South Africa, let's stand up. We cannot allow rubbish. We cannot allow rubbish to continue in our country. But let me play you these idiots of Nigeria who can't even answer question when he's been asked where he's from. He continue to say he's a South African when we know they are not. And the judges will say nothing. The human rights will say nothing. They will pretend these things is not happening. South Africa, let's fight for our country. We cannot. Tanzania is doing it. Ghana is doing it. What are we waiting for? South Africa, what are we waiting for? When other African countries are busy fighting for their country, it is time we fight for our country. It is time to do what the Tanzanians are doing. We need to fight and fight for our country. But let me play you this clip. You think I'm lying? We've got idiots. We've got leaders who are fake. We've got leaders who are just fake leaders. Enough, it's enough, man. Enough, it's enough. We can't tolerate this nonsense anymore. These fake leaders, these corrupt leaders, we are tired of corrupt leaders who are allowing our country to get destroyed. We cannot accept this rubbish. But let me play you this next clip.
It's allocated by the city of Joburg. That's all I want to say. It's actually allocated by the city of Johannesburg. The place we are trading is actually allocated by the city of Johannesburg. So what are they saying? They will not allow us to trade.
Where are you from, sir, and how long have you been trading?
Here, we are from here. All of us are from here. We are traders, we are informal traders. We are from here.
Yes, but I mean, which country are you from?
That's what I'm saying. We are from here. We are all Africans. You understand? We are from here.
Are you a South African citizen?
We are here. We are from here. We are from South Africa.
So Africa is one. So when you go Europe, they don't do this. Any other continent, they don't do this. Only here Africa, they say xenophobia. So they have to stop these things. So Africa is one, not two. All of us, we are one. So we are one color.
Operation Dudula has received a bloody nose in court. The group's conduct has been declared unlawful. The High Court in Johannesburg has also interdicted Dudula from blocking clinics and schools. The case was brought by the Socio-Economic Rights Institute of South Africa on behalf of various groups. And so we also are watching this story with Naomi Kobe, of course, following the attempted hit on Brown Mogodzi. And standing by with a witness that she believes was able to see exactly what it is that happened. But let's check in with Nabila Sheikh. The ruling coming out, Nabila, Seri versus the Operation Dudula, and a scathing ruling for Dudula this morning.
That's right, Naledi. So it was multiple, civil society organizations that brought this application. It was the South African Human Rights Commission. There's multiple organizations that are calling this a huge victory and a landmark judgment here today, because Operation Dudula has now been interdicted and the court has declared their activities as unlawful. But very quickly, I want to bring in Seri's head of litigation, Kusinati Sitole, just to discuss this judgment with us. And firstly, some of the people behind you are from the organizations that you have been representing. How do you feel about this judgment?
We are very excited. This is an exciting moment, not only for our clients whom you see here, but also for the South African Constitution. It is very important that it has come to this, considering what we've been seeing, which are dastardly criminal conduct by Operation Dudula of blocking people from facilities, including healthcare facilities, education, demanding identity documents of people in public. All of that has been declared unlawful and have been interdicted from doing so. The court did not only talk about Operation Dudula, but also the state as well, which includes the Minister of Police, the Minister of Home Affairs, to say that they too need to make sure that they are not complacent in this act of Operation Dudula. When Operation Dudula does this conduct, they have to arrest them, because the court has declared that these are criminal conduct and they've interdicted them from doing so. So, also, the state cannot simply enter people's homes and start doing raids, as we have seen in the past couple of weeks the state doing. They need to have a search warrant, they need to have arrest warrants. in public, they need to have a clear, reasonable suspicion that someone is an undocumented foreign national before they can ask for such identity document.
Thank you so much. That was Nkosinathi Sithole. We also have Operation Dudula who are here in court as well. Operation Dudula members, how are you feeling about this judgment today? You know, your actions have been declared unlawful here in court and you've been interdicted from blocking people, from blocking foreign nationals from accessing clinics, accessing schools. How do you feel as an organization about this?
Look, what we feel right now is that we are not going to change our stance. In fact, we are going to proceed and do what we need to be done on the streets. The interdict basically, contradicts yesterday's another court judgment, which was here at the High Court. In regards to the whole thing, it's a circus because, you get these NGOs who have been paid, you get these NGOs who are pushing international agendas in South Africa. And it's unfortunate. Hopefully, I hope my executive National Operation Dudula can appeal this and we'll take it forward. And you must remember, Guti, in this case, when it started 4 months back, we were never informed. We were never informed on time. Even yesterday when we came here, no one instructed us. So we were never ready for this case. But then what I can tell you is that we are not going to change. We are going to proceed with.
So you say you're not going to change, but this is now an order of the court. It would be unlawful. It's been declared unlawful.
A court interdict is something which can be appealed, and that's what we are going to be appealed. Obviously, when we appeal it, it strikes it out of the court. That interdict will have to be suspended up until our appeal is heard. So let's see.
Thank you so much. So yes, you've heard from both sides outside the Johannesburg High Court. We've had the organizations that actually brought this application, as well as Operation Dudula, saying that, this court judgment is not going to deter them. They plan on appealing it and are still going to be conducting their activities, which has now been declared as unlawful, and they've been interdicted from doing so.
Yeah. Nabila Sheikh there in Johannesburg getting us reactions to that ruling. We take you to
South Africa. We're not going to allow criminals. We are not going to allow these courts to abuse the citizens of this country. This judge, Adam, he is starting a war against illegal foreigners and South Africans and the citizens of this country. We want to let that judge, Adam, to know that he's going to be responsible for anything that happens to this country. But fair to let's support Operation Dudula. We must appeal this nonsense judgment by this High Court. We cannot allow these people to continue to abuse our country, abuse our people. Our children have been murdered by these criminals who are coming from all over Africa. We are tired. As we speak, our country has been hijacked by criminal syndicates. We know what's going on. Look what's happening at Madlanga Commission. Look what's happening at ad hoc committee. Look what's happening there at ad hoc committee. We cannot allow rubbish. Rubbish should be called rubbish. And we want to let that judge Adam to know you are going to be responsible. Anything should it happen. Because we are not going to sit until our relatives are killed by these people. They are destroying our country. We cannot sit and allow criminality in our country. When you are busy protecting criminals in our country, illegal foreigners should be arrested and illegal foreigners must be deported back where they come from. We continue to fight and defend our country. We are not going to allow people to come and hijack our country. They expect us to keep quiet and sit and watch our country getting destroyed. We are not going to sit and allow criminals to take over our country. This is our country and we will protect our country. Enough is enough. But let me play you. I want to show you what is happening in Tanzania right now, South Africa. South Africa, what are we waiting for? South Africans, what are we waiting for? Tanzania is busy right now fighting for the country. The government of Tanzania and the government of Uganda is busy butchering the people of Tanzania, and we need to stand with the people of Tanzania who are fighting for the country to fix the country. We need to stand with the people of Tanzania, the youth who are fighting for that country. And that president of Tanzania should be arrested. I hear now they're busy blaming Kenyans for the nonsense that they're doing there to the people of Tanzania. I'm hearing that they're blaming the Kenyan people. Kenya, you must rise. You cannot be pushed around by criminals, by criminals coming from that leadership of Tanzania. And that president of Uganda must be arrested for sending his criminals to go butcher people in Tanzania. I'm hearing as we speak that there's more than 700, some reporters saying over 2,000 people. I've seen pictures of it, I can't put them here. People being packed on top of each other. These criminals are busy destroying Africa. That president of Uganda must be arrested. That president of Tanzania must be arrested. For the nonsense they're doing to the people of Tanzania, we want to tell you, the people of Tanzania, here in South Africa, we are with you. We are going to support you for the things that they're doing to you. South Africa, let's support. But let me play you these clips. Watch what's happening. South Africa, what are we waiting for? Watch these clips. Watch these clips. We cannot sit and allow criminality to continue to happen in this African continent of ours. But watch this. Look what's happening with it. This is Tanzania. At the airport. These are the people of Tanzania. Enough is enough. South Africa, what are we waiting for? Look.
Guys, it is time we say no to police brutality in Tanzania. Right now, on the situation in Tanzania, yesterday, usiku, serikali zimestima Tanzania mzima. Kama una hizo video za Watanzania uone venye wamepigwa marisasi, angalia hiyo namba yangu iko kwa bio ni kutumia hizo video. Lazima hizi video tusambaze manze. Stop police brutality in Tanzania. The world must know this. Tanzania wanauawa kama maumbwa. And Mama Samia Suluhu, end police brutality in Tanzania. Unaua Tanzania kama mboga bwana. Kama una hizo video, make sure umeni DM hapo kwa WhatsApp. Kwa hiyo namba yangu nimeweka kwa bio. Niwatumie hizo video, mwakie mmeshare. The world must know this manze. How this woman anaslaughter wananchi Tanzania.
We need to fight for our country. We tried to die when we are young. We tried to die. Why you kill us? Why you kill us? Why you kill us? We need our freedom. We need our freedom. We need our freedom. We need our freedom. We need our country. We need our freedom. We don't care for the shit. Kumamake, tuta nchi yetu. Kumamake, tuta nchi yetu. We are tired of that shit. We need our country. We are tired. Why you kill us?
This is Tanzania, our fate. The Tanzanian government is busy butchering the people of Tanzania. They are busy as we speak. They are also attacking Kenyans. And Kenyans must rise, must defend themselves from these criminals who are butchering Kenyans at the border, between the border of Kenya and Tanzania. As we are hearing, it's been alleged that the government of Tanzania is busy butchering the people of Kenya and the people of Tanzania. Supported by that Ubarkuman Umseven, whoever he is, that Ugandan president. They must be arrested. Those two must be arrested. South Africa, Ramaphosa has said nothing what's happening in Tanzania. All African leaders are saying nothing what's happening in Tanzania. When the people of Tanzania are being butchered like animals, all of them, they're saying nothing. All the presidents of Africa, they're all idiots. They're all useless. They're saying nothing what's happening in Tanzania. Ramaphosa has said nothing to what is happening to the people of Tanzania. The president of Kenya, Ruto, had said nothing to what is happening there in Tanzania. Enough is enough. We cannot allow this rubbish to continue to happen in Africa. Every time when the people, when the citizens rise up, when we say enough is enough about your criminality, about your corruptions, they want to kill us. Enough is enough. South Africa, Tanzania, and Kenya, and Ghana, let's fight for our country. Let's remove these corrupt leaders. We don't want to see these old crook madalas. All these old crook madalas must go. They must go on pension. We don't want them anymore. Tanzanian, you must know we are supporting you right here in South Africa. Tanzanians, we want you to know that we are supporting you. We are against what that government, what that president is doing to you. And you, the president of Uganda, you have no business to be going to another country and butcher the citizens of Tanzania. He must be held accountable. That president of Uganda must be held accountable. And all the presidents, they all keep quiet. They're all saying nothing. Why is it Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa, why has he said nothing? So many people in Tanzania are being butchered. But this brutality of this police and the army, enough is enough, Bafetu. We cannot allow this rubbish to continue. Let's continue to fight for our countries. We are not going to allow. We are not going to allow these criminals. We are not going to allow these corrupt leaders to continue to destroy our countries. Enough is enough. It's time for the young people to rise and take over our countries. We are willing to do anything to remove all these criminals. No criminal should be in leadership. Tanzania, we are with you. South Africa, let's continue to fight for our country. Other countries are busy removing illegal foreigners, are busy removing criminals. But let me not make this video very long. I will end this video here, but I'm not done with exposing these countries, what they're doing in their countries. It is time we fight. Africa, it's time to fight for your country. You can see when we're telling you this open border rubbish is not going to work. Look what our countries are still going through. If you open up those borders, these criminals will just run away from your country. We cannot allow criminals to do as they please, to move around freely. They will just run away. They will just butcher your people and run away from your country. They must stay there. They must be held accountable. So South Africa, what are we waiting for? Tanzania, you can see that rising. They're going to threaten us. We don't care about that. We don't care about that. Let's fight for our country, Wafetu. Let me end this video. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, Wafetu, please hit the subscribe channel. Tanzania, Tanzania, not Uganda, that rubbish country with that rubbish president who's busy butchering other people on a foreign country. What do you call this? South Africa, Tanzania, Kenya, Ghana. Those are the 4 countries in Africa. And Burkina Faso. Those are the 5 countries who are fighting right now. The rest of these other African countries are sleeping. But Fetu, let's continue to fight for our country. My name is Hlulani, the Tsonga Prince from South Africa. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you in my next video. Sharp, sharp.